It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Westberkshire Brewery and it's a bottle of their Mr. Chubb's Lunchtime Bitter coming in at 3.7% ABV. There you go. It's brewed with a single variety of English hop, it's saying on the bottle, and it's, well, Mr. Chubb is the owner's father who was a lockkeeper on one of the locks in the UK, one of the canals. Silver bottle cap on this one. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the opening. Drunk a few of the Westberkshire Brewery beers now and they've all been very good. They've all been very solid. I will let you into a bit of a secret. I do a lot of my drinking during the night. Get the kids to bed, crack a beer open, do a beer review. But in all honesty, my preferred time of drinking would be lunchtime. I'm a bit of a day drinker. I'm more awake by day. I think my palate's more awake. So yeah, the look of the beer is that typical amber coloured ale. Nice and clear. Let's get the aroma. Loads of toffee, loads of biscuits. A little bit of Burtonisation going on. The Burton smack. It's the water quality in Burton where a lot of the beer's brewed. A lot of other breweries in the UK strive to get their beers to smell and taste like this. It smells pretty good. Let's dive in. Cheers. A little bit of burnt caramel up front. Lots of malty flavours going on. A little bit of chocolate roasted malt coming through there in the taste. A little bit of kind of tobacco smoke as well going on. Toffee, biscuity, bready. Then on the back end you've got a nice level of bitterness that comes through. A very kind of traditional, sessionable, bitter style, best bitter style bitter coming through on the taste. Or premium ale, you know, that kind of traditional British hop bitterness. That's what I'm looking for. The beer is naturally very refreshing. 3.7% ABV. There's a nice element of malt in there, but it's not too much to make the beer too sticky, too big and too kind of... You don't really want a kind of a medium mouthfeel on a session bitter. There is quite a longing bitterness on the back end. It's like stingy nettles. It really is full on. So it's that fine line, it's that balance between that malt, that chewy, biscuity, flavoursome malt, and not adding too much to it, so, you know, kind of makes that beer too sticky and too medium on the mouthfeel. It's very drinkable, very refreshing. It still has a bit of body, enough to make it a bitter, if that makes sense. Enough to kind of define it from a lager to a bitter. Pretty decent beer. Let's read the label. This beautifully balanced session ale has a refreshing light floral flavour provided by a single variety of English hops. The hops are not mentioned, or the hop that's used is not mentioned. I imagine it's Fuggles or maybe East Kent Golden, something like that. Mr. Chubb's was the nickname given to the founder's father, a lockkeeper on the River Thames. So he certainly wasn't. Well, I suppose, well, no, it's not a canal, is it? The River Thames. I suppose some parts of it might be right up north, in the Middle England area, but certainly not by the time it gets to London. It's not a canal there, is it? Created by master brewer Dave Maggs. I'm going to rate it. It's actually got an award here. Gold medal winner. Doesn't say who gave out the recipe, the gold medal even. Brewed to a traditional recipe, and they've been independent brewers since 1995. Rating. Beer's kept its head well. Looks pretty decent in the glass. Nice aroma. Sticky toffee. A little bit of tobacco smoke. In the taste, a lovely longing bitterness, session bitterness, nicely carbonated beer. It's a pretty decent session bitter. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.